I'm wanting to know, um, her sleeping with a married man, is that a role model?
Just like anybody else, if they go through a divorce, that mean they can't date nobody.
Now, what I'm wondering is what that has to do with what we talking about, because your boyfriend ain't divorced. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments, let me know what you think about this. I was about to go to bed, go to sleep, shut my eyes, but I just, was on Jedediah's channel, couldn't help myself. And I caught this caller. There's this caller who calls in and asks a question that nobody ever asked Tiffany. I mean, we all make jokes about it. We clown her about this all the time. I definitely do a lot. I'm very aware of how important this Kamal boyfriend character is to Tiffany. Like, he's very muy importante. Okay. I think the reason why she can't let go of these positions is because without the positions, she can't give him his position. And then he's going to have to lose that car. And when he loses the car, she loses the boyfriend. That's just like the chain of events that I think she can see it just like I can. So she's trying to prevent that. But this caller calls in, apparently someone named Justin, calls in and asks a peculiar question. And I just fell out of my chair. Literally. Because she responds. Like, actually responds to it. Like, Tiffany responded to this statement or this question this man asked. Let's hear it together. Okay?
Let's talk to Justin. Justin, what say you? Welcome to WVON.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, good morning and happy MLK Day.
Same to you.
The man goes on to say about wanting to be a role model to our young people.
Uh-huh.
But I'm wanting to know, her sleeping with a married man, is that a role model?
So is that your fact or is that an allegation?
He said her sleeping with a married man, is that her version of a role model? Does she think that that's a great role model? Is she trying to lead people to Mistress Land? That's what this man asked. Okay, look at Tiffany. All the life has left her face. It's like, Tiffany, wake up. You gotta answer the question. Now watch the shift between her face and like how it's gonna shift. Watch this.
Allegation that you're spewing. Which is it, Justin?
It's a fact.
It's a
Thank
fact.
you so much.
Say, is this an allegation or a fact that you're, as she says, spewing? Is this an allegation or a fact that you're spewing? Not saying, but spewing. Oh my God. Oh, these two birds. These two birds. Okay. So let's see. Right. He said it was a fact. Because it is. He is definitely married. There's no divorce. No divorce happened there. Okay. A marriage happened and that was that. There's no end. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how she responds.
For that call. You don't have to respond to that if you don't want to. So let's talk. Do you want to?
Oh, he want me to. Okay, this is where people get it twisted.
She said he want me to. Okay. All right. So he want her to. She says, this is where we get it twisted. Okay. I thought something was up. It seemed very terrible. So I was like, you know what? I must have something twisted. Let's see what it was. Let's find out what I had twisted up into knots. Okay. What did I have wrong, Tiffany? Correct me.
That right? Everybody's so engulfed in my life that they don't even know what's going on.
Okay, she's gonna tell us what's going on. Pay attention.
Just like anybody else, if they go through a divorce, that mean they can't date nobody.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is so true. What she's saying. It's just like anybody else who had a divorce. When you get a divorce, you can't date nobody. You're divorced. Now, what I'm wondering is what that has to do with what we talking about, because your boyfriend ain't divorced. He's still very much legally tied to somebody else. Let's see. Let's see where she was going with that, because she definitely went down the wrong road. But look how aggressive she is about it.
So people need to stop with the mess.
Okay.
If somebody's still attached to somebody and somebody won't let them go,
Oh. Oh, is that what's happening? Hey, Tiffany, is that what's happening? Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So apparently, according to Tiffany, if somebody is trying to get away, just trying to escape from a marriage, and somebody, we won't say who, Kamal's wife, won't let him go. What does that mean? Won't let him go? What do you mean? If you separated long enough, you don't have to wait for a person to sign papers. You get like, you sign for you do the separation, you do the legal separation, and a certain amount of time passes, and you can get your divorce. You don't need both parties to. You just have to go through that time frame. If they don't sign for it, then you have to go to that time frame thing, and then you can get your divorce. Okay? If he's still married to her, that's on purpose. That's on purpose, because he's probably still lying to her about something. Saying, I'm just out here trying to figure this stuff out. I'm doing this for us. And that's my theory. That's why I literally, there's a reason why he's not divorcing her. He won't free his wife. He won't free her. Tiffany likes to believe that it's him that can't get free, that the wife won't free him. But really, it's he won't free his wife. That's what he don't want her to be free, so he won't divorce her. That's what's actually happening. But this bitch, big dumb, is gonna believe this story. So let's see what else you gotta say.
how you feel that person can't still live their life. So people need to stop using words of because somebody's married or whatever. I've been with Kamal for 4 years. 4 years we've been together.
4 years? You've been together 4 years? Wow. How does wife feel about it? I'm just kidding, Tiffany. I'm kidding. I'm not really kidding, but I'm making jokes about it. Is that the same thing? No? Oh. How you just gonna gloss over it? Now remember that she started this whole spiel with, when people get divorced, what people expect them to not move on with their lives, even though that didn't apply to this situation because he's not divorced. And now all of a sudden it's, when somebody won't let somebody go, and we've been together for 4 years. 4 years. And you can't marry him. You know why you can't be his wife? Because he already got one. Tiffany, you're gonna need to solve that problem first. You need to solve that equation. Solve for X. Tiffany, solve for X. Okay? Solve for X. Or you'll fail forever. You're gonna fail this math class forever.
He been going through a divorce for 4 years, and anybody that's
He been going through a divorce for 4 years. Raise your hand if you've ever seen a 4-year divorce that was actively happening. There are people who never bothered to get divorced. They never bothered to fill out the papers. They just let time lapse and just were like, oh, whatever. If nobody wanted to marry anybody else, then they just didn't bother with it, which apparently is your case. Kamal doesn't want to marry you, so he doesn't feel any need to try to divorce his wife. And that's the truth. We've been together 4 years. He's been going through a divorce for 4 years. Every once in a while, something will happen with Tiffany and I'll feel bad for her. And it always is related to Kamal. Every single time it happens, it's something to do with Kamal. It's like, oh my God, she's just a dumb girl. Ultimately, it just comes back to she's just a dumb girl. She's just a dumb girl in love. That's what it's like. It's all. This is all just. She's ruining her reputation so that he can have this money. She can't change her wig because she ain't got no money for her because she's spending it all on him. Is my theory. She's wearing Lee press-on nails because she can't even. He's just getting all her money. That's what it is. That's my theory, and I can have that. Oh my God, that is so fun. He's been going through a divorce. He's been going through a divorce for 4 years. That's your story. Okay. All right, Tiffany.
Fighting a divorce or going through things that you're fighting with your ex, y'all know what I'm talking about.
No, we don't, Tiffany. Could you please tell us?
So people need to stop worrying about my personal life and judge me on government. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for you to talk about my personal life, because when we go home, when we talk to each other, guess what? It's me and him. It's nobody else's business. But yet everybody want to be.
One thing about it, her dates are wrong. She can't count. We know he filed in 2023. When he started with her and working at the township, he had a wife and kids. He still has a wife and kids. So she can paint that picture any.
Oh, Miss Mary said he filed those papers. Now these people, this wild fucks with Jed so hard. It's the research for me, because I don't do none of that. Like, I don't do no research. I just look and react to what I'm looking at. React to the thing I'm seeing. That's what I do. Okay? But that right there is a fun fact, because Tiffany just tried to spin a story. He's been going through a divorce for 4 years since we met. He met me and he was like, you know what? I got to divorce my wife because you're the one. That's the story that Tiffany just tried to sell us. That's what she tried to say. But Miss Mary over here just said, she just told it. He didn't he didn't attempt to file for divorce until 2023. She'll just say shit though. As smart as Tiffany loves for people to think she is, she's not. And I don't mean that like to just try to insult her, but it's not good for you to believe that you're smarter than you are and then go and try to rule over people. Because the people who you're ruling over, they're going to be some of them that are going to be way smarter than you. And them listening to you tell them how smart you are and how you're smarter than them, and they're watching you and listening to you and they can tell that you're a fucking idiot, it's not going to be a good look. It's not going to be a good look. Okay? It's not. It's just not.
In our business. I have a problem with that.
Do you think it's because you're a woman?
I do. Because if a man did it, y'all wouldn't have a problem with it.
How about the mayor before you? That was a guy. Guess who was giving him the fucking business? A girl. You. I think you were just picking on him because he was a guy, Tiffany. Tiffany, the mayor, the guy who was the mayor before you, I think you were just being all like mean to him and rude to him because he was a man. I think that's why. And that's not right. That's how you sound. That's how you sound.
Heard it here. Let's talk to Lena. Lena, welcome to WVON.
Yeah, Lena, what you got to say?
Hey, welcome. How y'all doing today?
We're good. Thank you so much.
Good. Yeah, I would like to say I am a Downton resident. I'm a long-time Downton resident. Miss Mayor, I am not a senior citizen, and I am not a youth. And I would like for you to, at some point, acknowledge those of us that are in between. We are people, too. And I heard her ask you, where's the turnaround for you? What do you think you fall short at, and how are you willing to fix things going forward? And I
pointed that out too. Like, that's a good question. It's like, where did it fall apart? That this lady who ain't shit either. Like, I got a video of her stealing signs 2 years ago when she was running for some position, and she was stealing the signs of her opponent. And it was the weirdest shit because it's like somebody grabbing it and then running away. So not only was it just fucked up, her stealing the signs, but it was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for her watching her run away with it. Like, it's like, at least walk away with dignity, on some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you answered that. Now I'm going to ask you a question. I was one of those people that got denied for this homeowners grant that you said everybody qualified for to get new windows, they driveways fixed, and things of that nature. And then a day later, it turned around to be a senior veteran thing only. Miss Tiffany, if you allowed to move forward, how you going to include us in the middle that's just like you, that's 40 years old too? What you going to do?
One thing about Elena, that is a superb question. Thank you so much for that call, because it's real. Let's answer, Superman.
So basically, with the grant, we made it for seniors and veterans first because they are on fixed incomes and they the ones who are struggling. I'm not saying the most, but really the most because they don't have money to fix something
They
major
don't
like
have other disposable income.
correct. So that's what it was for. Now, the second grant that I pushed out, and of course the board controls the purse and stopped it, is to fix driveways, security doors, things of that nature. And that was for anybody. So when she say denied, no one denied anybody like
because it
that.
hasn't moved forward.
It has not. It
And
ain't
when
went nowhere.
let me magnify what the super mayor is saying. When she said control the purse, that's a political verbiage. She's talking about maintaining the fiscal budget and access to it, right? So, Lena,
Well, that's funny. They control the purse, but they don't know how much money's in the purse. They don't know what color the purse is. You know, the zipper's broke on the purse, so the money keep falling out. They can't control nothing about this purse. When they ask you about the purse, you tell them to mind their fucking business. That's your purse. That's what you say. Okay. Oh, that part was just a bonus. I just wanted to do that that whole Tiffany and her boo thing and her lying about just so much. It's cope. Turned out the whole time it was all just cope. Copious amounts of cope. Tiffany, your boyfriend got a wife. It's okay. It happens. It happens. It's a thing that happens. It takes place. It happens, okay? But what you ain't gonna do is try to throw this woman who is the wife under the bus, okay? She won't let him go. He's been trying to get out he's been trying to divorce her for 4 years, you know, even though just a year and a half ago was when he actually attempted it, sort of, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Where he did it for shits and giggles, you know, just to pacify me. Oh my God, Tiffany. You done gave this man this position, got him riding around in his BMW. See, you done gave away the purse. You gave away the purse. Okay? If you had played this right, okay, you could have nailed down the Kamal. He's after the money. You are supposed to dangle the money, not give him the money. If you had dangled it, you know, like keys or pretty jewelry in front of a cat. You know what I'm saying? If you had dangled it there and he can see all the stuff that you have and all your stuff, and you know, he likes things, he wants some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of guy that that boyfriend of yours is. If you had dangled the stuff, let him see you with the things, he would be wanting to be a part of that. He'd be putting a hurry, a rush on that fucking divorce, and he would be trying to get over there so he can marry you, so he can get that there bag. But no, you just gave him a job as your boyfriend. His job is your boyfriend. You gave him $100,000+ salary just to be your boyfriend. That's called an escort, is it not? I thought that was an escort. I'm not saying he's an escort. I'm just saying that the job description sounds an awful lot like a fucking escort. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Tiffany, okay? You played yourself when you played this all wrong. You gave him too much, and now he's got all the stuff, and he's still got that wife over there. That when he leave you, he's still gonna be trying to shimmy his little ass over there. Okay, and it is what it is. I'm sorry, boo, but it couldn't have happened to a nicer troll. You know what I'm saying? Y'all behave, okay? Because I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not. All right. Tiffany is just being outrageous out here, and so I can't. I just can't. I would love to, but I can't, okay? Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh, peace.